got a Silverado today. Seat belt. Sometimes on the Silverados, they have them, depending on which year it is. You got the cover and it unbolts at this location. And some years of the Silverados, they will have a panel here, but you pop the panel off and unbolt the seat belt from there. Which that bolt here is a 30 Torx. You have a trim panel. You just pop the back panel piece off. And then, of course, you have to slap the seat back forward. You have a small clip in the front. Pops the whole side panel off. If it is power, raise it all the way up, just so you can get to all your clips if you need to. You got two 50 Torx in the back. No bolts in the front on the Silverados. A little retainer clip to your seat harness plug for your airbags and your seat. Just lift up the back. It's got little claw feet. Slide it back. Right out. The little claw feet locks it in. Set that to the side. Console. Grab a 15mm. You got two 15mm on the console. Two on each side. We'll move around to the passenger side. Pretty much repeat the same procedure. Panel tool right down in the center, just a little bit of pressure on it. Pops open. Take your Torx out. Slide your seat belt down. Pop off your cover. Runs down the side. Trim panel cover. Bring your seat forward. You can go. I reach through just so I ain't got to walk around the door. Cut down my walking. Same thing. Slide your safety pin back. Push the button in. And this, and your Molex unplugs. Lift up on the back. Slide it backwards. Sometimes they're a little tight. Set that seat out. Here you got two 15s again. And then you lift up your flaps. You have all your audio and charging connections for inside the center console. For the USB, some of them have the SD slots, and your cigarette plug. Just disconnect the safety plug or the lock-in pin, push it in, pull it out. This one here has the same thing, but if you just lift up on the back of it, unplugs and plug right back in. Oh. There's your center console lock. Alright, this is back seat removal on a Silverado double cab, solid bench. Some of them are 60/40, some of them are solid bench. I'll show you my trick so you don't have to sit here with a ratchet or have an air ratchet. Use an extension with a swivel, use my impact. I have the seat unlocked so I can move it up and down. And I go through the seat with my extension between the seat back and bottom, and with my swivel. Right now I'm going to disconnect the seat belt. There's your seat belt bolt. Same thing for the outside bolt. You get a bracket here with two 18mm. Everything on this seat is 18mm. Besides, on a 60/40 you have two 10mm. Same thing here. 18. This has saved me a lot of time once I figured this out, and a lot of people like this trick. And then on the outside edge, I go through between the seat post and the seat, and you can You kind of have to hold the socket a little bit because it is a swivel, so it'll spin off. And you remove that 18 millimeter. So you have the seat belt undone. The whole right side of the seat's done. So now we'll go to the driver or passenger side and remove those two 18 millimeter. Same way, just a little release of the seat. Put your hand up in there to hold your socket. It does have the jack on this particular side. It's a little tricky on the 60/40s. Getting the 10 millimeter out, you have to use your swivel as well. This little trick here saves a lot of time. There you go. Fold it up, lock it. Pull your seat belt out. Sometimes whenever you remove the seats, it pulls this cover off. Sometimes it will separate it, so just make sure you, if you do pull it off, make sure you find everything and put it all back in there so it's not behind the seat. Now we're going to lift the seat. You can lay this across, be real careful not to throw it up there. The child tethers, so you don't, if you throw it up there, you don't want to hit the glass and bust it. It's got some claw legs on the back. I'll show you. I'm going to lift it straight up, out. Okay. It's got two claw legs, one on each side. On some of the Silverados, or all the Silverados, they have these little plastic covers. A lot of times they'll come off whenever you remove them and fall down, and it's black on this particular truck, so you don't see it. When you go down the road, these lock in to keep it from metal on metal, and when it's metal on metal, you'll definitely know you didn't put those back in. So then you got to remove the whole seat, put those back in, because it'll sit there and rattle really bad. No way to fix it other than putting those back. Okay, so here it's much nicer if you have help with somebody. I'll prop it up, put it on my knee, and just lean it back using the headrest and walk it out.